Hello flawless skin gang, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Sele Kaliu. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can make your 7 days super whitening face cream. We did the body cream last time. I'm going to leave a link, and today we're doing the face cream. So if you like to see the recipe and how to make this cream, please watch this video to the end. Okay guys, so in here I have my waxes and my liquid oils. I have my e-wax, my stearic acid, my cetyl alcohol, and then I have papaya oil and sweet almond oil. So our oil has melted. I have so many videos showing how I did this, how to melt your waxes. I'm going to leave a link. So here I'm going to be adding my Seppi White powder. Seppi White is an oil soluble powder. So I'm going to add that into our oil phase of our formulation. If you want to see the video on how to make this same cream but for body, I'm going to leave a link up here for you guys to watch that video. You can pause this one and go watch that video, then come back to continue this one. So it's like a set. This is the face cream. I have already done the body cream, but this is the face cream. So I'm also going to be adding licorice powder. Licorice powder is also an oil soluble powder. So I'm adding that into our oil phase of our formulation. Now you want to give that a little stir to make sure everything dissolves properly. The oil is still warm, so it will help dissolve the powder seamlessly. So I'm going to keep our oil phase on the side and go ahead to pour in my water phase. Here I'm using cucumber hydrosol. I'm going to leave a link up here on how to make your own hydrosol at home. You want to go and watch that video. And then I'm adding my niacinamide, my vitamin B5, into our water phase because that's a water soluble powder. I'm adding that into our water phase and making sure that everything is well dissolved. If you want me to do a video on how to dissolve your powders, you want to leave me a comment in the comment section. Now I'm going to add my oil phase and into my water phase, combining them together to create an emulsion. I have so many videos on how to do this. You can go watch any of those videos. Maybe I'll do a designated video on how to make your base cream. I think I have a video like that. I'll check and I'll leave a link up here. So make sure you have your hand blender ready. So as you pour your oil into your water phase, you will have to blend them together to emulsify. Just like I'm doing now. You want to pour gently, you blend, you pour, you blend, just like that. And then everything will emulsify and it will turn into a cream. But here it is still very hot, so it will still have that liquidy texture, but as it cools down it gets to a more thicker, creamier texture. So you just want to keep blending that to create a beautiful emulsion. Now I'm going to keep that aside for it to cool down a bit, and then I'll come back and show you guys how it looks. Here it is now cooled down and It's more like a cream. Now in this formulation I have two phases. I have the phase 1, which is the water phase, the oil phase, phase 2, which is the water phase, and I have phase 3, which is the cool down phase. Now we are at the cool down phase, and I'm going to be adding other ingredients that should go in at the cool down phase. Here I'm adding So White serum. It is going to help with spots on the face. It is going to help with any form of pigmentation that you have on your face. I'm also going to be adding my 42 hours serum. I'm using a 1 tablespoon measurement. So this measurement is a 1 tablespoon measurement, just in case you're wondering. Now, if you haven't seen the previous video, I'm going to leave a link here. Go and watch this video. The same cream, but the body phase, or the body version of it. This is the face cream. There are two different creams but similar. This is for the face and the other one is for the body, but you can also use the other one for your face if you want to, but I like to have different creams for my face and my body. So you go ahead and blend your cream. Make sure everything is blended. Here I'm adding my polysobate 80 into a mixture. You want to watch the other video because I mentioned everything that you need to know about all the ingredients that I'm using here in the other video. So you want to go and watch that video to know what these ingredients are and what they do. This is my bee panthenol. I'm adding 1 tablespoon into a mixture as well. I have my vitamin E. I'm using 2 capsules. I'm going to add that, pop that into our mixture. Here I have my glycolic acid. I have a video on how to dissolve your glycolic acid powder. I'm going to leave a link here if you want to see that video on how you can dissolve your glycolic acid powder and make it into a 20% concentration. I have the video, go watch that video. Now I'm just mixing up everything that I have incorporated or I have added to a cool down phase. Mixing them properly, making sure that everything is well incorporated. You want to make sure everything is incorporated because if you don't, then your cream is not balanced. It won't, give you the result that you want. I have a video talking about why your skincare or your organic skincare products do not work. I'm going to leave that link here. You want to go ahead and watch that video. So I'm adding my glycerin into a mixture. Once again, you want to go and watch the previous video because I talked about all the ingredients in that video. So you want to go watch that video so you have an idea of what these ingredients are and why I am using them in my formulation. So I added 1 tablespoon of our glycerin, whitening glycerin. Now I'm going to be adding jojoba oil, jojoba essential oil. I'm going to use about 5 drops of jojoba essential oil, 5 to 7 drops of jojoba essential oil. Now I'm going to go ahead to mix everything together. I left this to run on because I wanted you guys to see, I always want you guys to see how much I blend my creams, because that's the key to a very effective cream. Apart from the ingredients you're using, you want to make sure your creams are your ingredients are properly blended. Here I'm just adding a carrot oil just to make sure that I have enough humectants in my just to make sure I have enough oil in my cream. Carrot is very good for the face, so you want to make sure that you're picking your ingredients wisely. You want to pick ingredients that will work for you, not just because somebody else is using it. Make sure you know what exactly you're doing. We have a training coming on. If you'd like to join that training, please use the link in the description bar to join the group and learn more about ingredients and how to make your own skincare formulations. It's a formulation class. So yeah, I'm just going ahead to blend because I want everything to be properly mixed together. So I'm going to make sure I take my time. I always take my time to blend my products or my formulations or my mixtures properly. You don't want to rush it. You take your time to blend it properly. Now I'm going to be adding my skin-free milk. This is going to, remember, this is a super whitening cream. As organic as I want it to be, you still need some ingredients to boost the whitening effect. So that's why I'm using skin-free milk. Now I found out that my cream is too thick, and here I'm adding my cucumber hydrosol into a mixture just to loosen it a bit. If you find that your cream is too thick, you can go ahead to add glycerin, rose water, hydrosol, or whatever liquid that you want to use. But it's best to always use distilled water, hydrosols, glycerins, or rose water. Make sure you're not using tap water in your formulation. If you want to learn how to make your own distilled water, I'm going to leave a link here for you to go and watch that video on how to make your own distilled water and your own hydrosols. So our cream is a bit loose, so I'm going to work with this consistency. You want to blend. Make sure you blend your products, your mixture very, very well. I can't emphasize this enough. Make sure you're blending your ingredients very, very well. Now you can see how beautiful this cream is. The texture is so smooth. It's beautiful, really beautiful, guys. It is very important that you know exactly what is in your product. Now I'm going to check the pH level of our cream, because you can make a beautiful cream with a lot of beautiful ingredients, but if your pH level is not what it should be, then that's just a waste. And also you want to make sure you're using ingredients that are of the same pH range so they can give you a beautiful result. Now I'm just calibrating my pH meter. I'm sorry it's not really in focus. I didn't know, I wasn't in focus as much as I wanted to, but I'm just making sure that my pH meter is up to par. So yeah, If you're hearing any noise, please bear with me. I live in a compound, and in my house, I live on the ground floor, so there are noises from my neighbors upstairs. So if you hear anything, please bear with me. So you want to make sure that you're not putting your pH meter into your full cream. Here our pH meter is 0.00000. So I'm going to use that right now to check our cream, and we are at 4.57 or so. So we are good. At least you want your cream to be between 4 to 7. 4 to 7. You don't want to go below 4, and you don't want to go above 7. If you go above 7, that's too alkaline, and if you go below 4, that's too acidic. So you want to be within ranges of 4. You can go down to 3.5 and then work your way up to, So yeah, our cream pH level is on point. Everything is beautiful. Now I'm just going to add my preservative, and we are going to be done with our cream. I am super excited for you guys to I'm very happy that you guys are supporting me. We just hit 500 subscribers, and I'm really excited. Thank you guys. So yes, I went ahead to add more hydrosol because I really wanted it to be a little more loose. So I added a bit of hydrosol, and you can just keep adding your hydrosol until you get the consistency that you want. But if you're adding hydrosols after you have finished formulation, make sure that you use a very good preservative. So yes, our cream is more or less done. Now you want to use a very clean container to store your face cream. Remember, this is a 7 days super whitening face cream. This cream will give you 2 shades lighter in a very short period of time. It is very good, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.